For a moment, I want you to imagine the highways inside your body. 60,000 miles of arteries, carrying oxygen and nutrients to every single cell. When those arteries are clear and flexible, you feel alive. Your mind sharp, your body energetic, every heartbeat strong and steady. But slowly and silently, something begins to build up. A sticky mixture of cholesterol and fat clings to the walls, hardening and narrowing those vital pathways. Doctors call it atherosclerosis. I call it a ticking time bomb. It doesn't announce itself with a warning. One day, it just explodes, through a heart attack or a stroke. For decades, we've been told there's only one answer: prescription drugs, complicated procedures, restrictive, joyless diets. But the truth is, some of the most powerful weapons against this plaque are not sitting behind a pharmacy counter. They're already in your kitchen. They're the very spices you might sprinkle absent-mindedly on your food, not realizing they hold the power to fight inflammation, lower cholesterol, and even protect your arteries from deadly clots. In this video, I'm revealing 10 of the most powerful spices, backed by science, that can help unclog your arteries naturally. Not just what they are, but how you can use them every single day. And the number one spice on this list? It may shock you. It's the most overlooked, yet most potent artery-cleansing powerhouse of them all. So stay with me, because what you learn today could change the course of your health. And tell me in the comments, what's the spice you use most often at home? Cinnamon, garlic, black pepper? Your answer might be on this list. Let's begin with number 10. Rosemary. You may think of rosemary as nothing more than the herb you scatter on roasted chicken or potatoes. But inside those fragrant green needles is a compound called rosmarinic acid, a shield for your arteries. Think of oxidative stress as rust forming in your body. That rust damages the lining of your arteries, making them sticky, giving cholesterol a place to latch on. Rosemary's antioxidants neutralize that rust before it can do harm. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry proved it. Rosemary helps stop LDL cholesterol from becoming oxidized, the most dangerous form. Martha, a 72-year-old who drank rosemary tea daily, shocked her doctor. Her cholesterol was stable, even though her diet hadn't changed. The difference? Rosemary. So don't save it for holidays. Add it to roasted vegetables, soups, even steep a sprig in hot water. One sprig a day can protect your arteries like a silent guard. Number 9 is fenugreek. Perhaps you've never even heard of it, but for cholesterol control, it is a superstar. Fenugreek is rich in soluble fiber, and fiber acts like a sponge in your gut. It soaks up cholesterol from the food you eat, carrying it safely out of your body before it can ever enter your bloodstream. Fenugreek also contains saponins, compounds proven to lower LDL cholesterol. A meta-analysis of 12 studies confirmed it. Fenugreek significantly reduces both total cholesterol and LDL. Raj, a 67-year-old man with high cholesterol, started soaking 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds overnight, drinking the water in the morning. Just 3 months later, his LDL dropped by 15 points, without a single new pill. Fenugreek seeds can be soaked, chewed, or sprinkled into curries and stews. It tastes slightly nutty, a little sweet, and it works wonders. Number 8, cayenne pepper. If you like a little heat in your food, your arteries will thank you. The fiery kick of cayenne comes from capsaicin, and capsaicin is a miracle worker for circulation. It widens your blood vessels so blood can flow freely, lowering blood pressure and reducing strain on the heart. It also prevents blood platelets from clumping together, cutting the risk of deadly clots. And it lowers cholesterol and triglycerides. John, age 65, always had cold hands and feet, a sign of poor circulation. He began adding a pinch of cayenne to his morning lemon water. Weeks later, his energy improved. His hands were warm again, and his doctor confirmed better circulation markers. You don't need much. Just a sprinkle on eggs, in soup, or in sauces can unlock the benefits. Number 7 may surprise you: parsley. Most people see it as nothing more than a garnish, something you brush aside on your plate. That's a mistake. Parsley is packed with vitamin C and apigenin, a flavonoid that protects your arteries from inflammation and oxidative stress. It's also rich in folate, which lowers homocysteine, a dangerous amino acid linked to heart disease. Angela, 70 years old, used to ignore parsley. But when she began blending handfuls of fresh parsley into salads and pestos, her blood pressure improved. It wasn't garnish, it was medicine. Eat it by the handful. Add it to soups, smoothies, and sauces. Treat it like a vegetable, not an afterthought. Number 6. Basil. You know it from Italian dishes and pesto, but basil does more than add flavor. It helps your body fight stress. Basil contains eugenol, which lowers blood pressure by relaxing your vessels. But even more fascinating, basil is an adaptogen. It helps regulate your body's stress response, lowering cortisol. And high cortisol is one of the hidden drivers of artery damage. Stress is silent, but it wreaks havoc on your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your inflammation. Peter, 74, often felt drained from chronic stress. His granddaughter introduced him to basil tea. Within weeks, he felt calmer, slept better, and even his blood pressure readings stabilized. Fresh basil is always best. Add it to salads, pasta sauces, or make a calming tea from the leaves. Small choices, big impact. So far, we've uncovered rosemary, fenugreek, cayenne, parsley, and basil. Each one protects your arteries in a unique way, blocking oxidation, absorbing cholesterol, boosting circulation, calming stress. But the next 5 spices, they go even further. Some don't just protect your arteries, they can help dissolve plaque itself. And spice number 1, our final reveal, might just shock you. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the difference between years of clogged arteries and a future of strength, clarity, and vibrant life. We've already uncovered 5 powerful spices: rosemary, fenugreek, cayenne, parsley, and basil. Each one works in its own way to protect your arteries, to keep the blood flowing clean and strong. But the next 5 on this list, they are even more remarkable. They don't just shield your arteries, they actively help dissolve plaque, lower dangerous cholesterol, and fight the very inflammation that fuels heart disease. Let's continue. Number 5. Cinnamon. Sweet, warm, and comforting. It's a spice that feels like childhood, sprinkled on oatmeal or stirred into hot cocoa. But don't let its sweetness fool you. Cinnamon is a warrior against 2 of the greatest threats to your arteries: high blood sugar and high cholesterol. Too much sugar in the blood scratches and scars the lining of your arteries. Those scars are where plaque takes root. Cinnamon helps by improving your body's sensitivity to insulin, lowering blood sugar levels, and reducing that silent damage. And more than that, it lowers LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, while leaving your good HDL cholesterol untouched. A large review published in the Annals of Family Medicine confirmed it. Cinnamon consumption consistently reduces harmful blood markers. Take Rachel, a 68-year-old with borderline diabetes. She began adding just half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to her morning coffee. Within months, her fasting blood sugar improved, her cholesterol dropped, and her doctor asked what she'd changed. She smiled and said, "Just my spice cabinet." The lesson? Don't underestimate the sweet ones. Number 4. Ginger. For thousands of years, ginger has been used to ease nausea, colds, and digestive troubles. But its benefits for the heart are just as profound. Inside ginger is a powerful compound called gingerol. Gingerol calms inflammation, relaxes blood vessels, and improves circulation. Think of inflammation as sandpaper, roughing up the inside of your arteries. Gingerol smooths it back down, leaving your vessels slippery, so cholesterol can't stick. And ginger's natural ability to thin the blood reduces the risk of clots that can trigger a heart attack or stroke. Samuel, at 70, had suffered from stubborn high blood pressure. He began drinking ginger tea twice a day, just a few slices of fresh ginger steeped in hot water. 3 months later, his pressure readings dropped, and his energy returned. He didn't need another pill. He needed a root his ancestors had known for centuries. Fresh ginger is best, grated into stir-fries, marinades, or teas. It's medicine disguised as flavor. Number 3. Cloves. Tiny, brown, and often overlooked, cloves might be the most concentrated antioxidant source in your entire kitchen. Measured by their ORAC value, cloves have more antioxidant power than almost any fruit or vegetable. Their secret weapon is eugenol, the same compound found in basil, but in far greater amounts. Eugenol acts like an around-the-clock security guard, neutralizing the oxidative stress that damages artery walls. When that damage is prevented, plaque cannot take hold. A small spice, a massive shield. Linda, age 73, started adding a single clove to her morning tea, letting it steep. Not only did she feel less joint pain, but her cholesterol markers improved dramatically at her next checkup. 1 clove, 1 cup. One small habit with life-changing results. Cloves are potent, so you don't need much. Use them in tea, soups, or even oatmeal. But always use them. Their power is too great to ignore. Number 2. Turmeric. We've spoken of this golden spice before, but when it comes to protecting your arteries, it deserves its place near the very top. The active compound, curcumin, is one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories in the world. Inflammation is the fire inside your arteries that fuels heart disease, and curcumin puts out that fire. It lowers LDL cholesterol, prevents it from oxidizing, and even helps relax blood vessels for smoother blood flow. But here's the key. Turmeric alone isn't enough. Curcumin needs 2 partners, fat and black pepper. The fat helps it dissolve, and the piperine in black pepper boosts absorption by an astonishing 2,000%. Without them, turmeric is almost wasted. Harold, 69, had struggled with arthritis and high cholesterol. He began adding half a teaspoon of turmeric with black pepper to his daily cooking, always with olive oil. Within months, his pain lessened, his cholesterol numbers improved, and his doctor told him, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." That's the power of turmeric when used correctly. And now, number 1, the single most powerful artery-cleansing spice of them all, garlic. Humble, pungent, and sometimes avoided for its strong smell, garlic is nothing less than a cardiovascular miracle. When garlic is crushed or chopped, it releases allicin, a sulfur compound that acts like nature's roto-rooter for your arteries. Allicin lowers blood pressure by relaxing and widening your vessels. It lowers LDL cholesterol and prevents it from oxidizing, the critical step in plaque formation, and it prevents platelets from clumping together, slashing the risk of deadly blood clots. A major review from Oxford found that garlic supplementation reduced total cholesterol significantly, and countless personal stories confirm it. Anna, 75, was told her cholesterol was dangerously high. Instead of another prescription, she started crushing 2 fresh cloves of garlic every morning, letting them sit for 10 minutes before adding them to her food. 6 months later, her cholesterol had dropped. Her doctor was stunned. She simply said, "Garlic." Garlic does it all, but you must use it correctly. Always crush or chop it and let it rest before cooking so the allicin can form. Add it toward the end of cooking because heat can destroy it. And whenever possible, use fresh cloves, not old powders. Garlic is king, and it sits firmly at number 1. So there you have it, 10 spices that can unclog your arteries naturally. From rosemary's antioxidant shield to fenugreek's cholesterol sponge, cayenne's circulation boost, parsley's quiet power, basil's stress relief, cinnamon's blood sugar balance, ginger's inflammation control, cloves' antioxidant storm, turmeric's golden firefighter, and garlic's all-in-one miracle. Remember, no single spice is magic, but when used consistently, daily, they transform your meals into medicine. Every pinch of cinnamon, every slice of ginger, every clove of garlic is a vote for a stronger heart, cleaner arteries, and a longer, more vibrant life. So now I ask you, which of these spices are you most excited to start using? Tell me in the comments. Your answer may inspire someone else to make a life-saving change. And if this video opened your eyes, do 3 simple things. First, hit the like button so more people can discover this truth. Second, share this video with someone you love, someone who deserves a healthier future. And third, subscribe to this channel so you never miss another science-backed guide to living strong and independent at any age. Your health is not built in hospitals. It is built in kitchens, in small choices made every day. The power is already in your hands and in your spice rack. Eat wisely, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.